I'm Mega Mike the Movie Man, and I got a mega movie planned. Today, I'm going to be reviewing Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City. I'm going to be going over the good, the bad, and my recommendation on whether you should see this one or not. So stick around to the very end for that. Also, if you're discovering my channel for the first time, make sure you subscribe because we do all things movies on this channel and you'll get all those future reviews and rankings, and like the video. Now let's get started.
Every story has a beginning. Discover the origin of evil.
So to go over the good of the movie first. So this movie has a great atmosphere to it for a Resident Evil movie. It's very dark, it's creepy, the music just gets you sucked in and you feel terrified as this movie is playing out. It feels like a Resident Evil movie. And then all the creepy imagery that pops up gets you terrified, and it just works for a zombie movie. But when this movie is working best is at the very end of the movie, when it actually feels like you're in a Resident Evil video game and you're fighting a giant zombie boss level character, and it does feel like you're actually in the Resident Evil video game itself. And that's when the movie has having the most fun and the most entertainment value. The only thing is that's a very small part of the movie. Now to get into the bad of the movie, there is a lot of negatives here. This movie is just not that exciting. There was no standout performance, no interesting characters here that just felt very generic, and there was a problem with the sound mixing overall. There'd be harsh, loud noises that came out of nowhere, but it didn't feel like it flowed with the rest of the movie. It would just kind of take you out of the movie. And then a lot of the effects weren't that great. Some of them were okay, but some of them just looked very cheaply done. And then that would also take you out of the movie. And then just overall, the story was not that exciting. It was just kind of boring and would drag along. And you really weren't invested in any of the characters or their overall mission and what they were doing until like the very last 10 minutes of the movie. But for most of the movie, it was just boring and dragging along. And then it was just so weird how this movie did the countdown time. It would give a time like 1, 150, 2, and it would be random time like 150. Why is it showing 150 and then showing me 2 right after that? It was just so weird. Show me every hour, every 2 hours. That would be fine to give a countdown time kind of feel. But to have those weird times mixed in there, it just didn't work, and it was popping up on the screen way too much. So this was just a very average, mediocre feeling movie. Just felt like it dragged for most part of it and didn't really pick up till the very end.
Let the world know what's really going on.
Now to get into my recommendation of the movie. Now most people are going to be able to skip this one. 99% of the people can totally skip this movie. This movie just is very mediocre and average at best. If you're a true Resident Evil fan, then maybe you're the 1% that should go see this if you're a really true fan. But I'm telling you, just for everybody else, it's such a generic zombie movie. There's not a lot of fun action in it or any other exciting elements here. You're going to forget this movie in a couple days right after you see it. So really, this is truly just an average, mediocre movie at best. Totally skippable. Nothing that stands out here. There's just so many other zombie movies out here.
We have to contain this.
That will do it for today's movie review of Resident Evil Welcome to Raccoon City. Let me know if you actually went and saw this movie down below, and let me know what you thought of it. Or go ahead and put your favorite zombie movie in the comments down below. That's going to be more of an interesting choice to actually go out and see. And then also make sure you like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you are my subscriber, please let me know in the comments below a movie request you would like me to review in the future. I'm taking those movie requests down below in the comments, so make sure you go ahead and write those down. And then also turn on that notification bell so you can be notified of all my content on this channel, as we do daily content, tons of movie reviews, rankings, movie hauls, and movie news. So definitely go ahead and ring that bell. And this is Mega Mike the Movie Man reminding you to make every day a movie day.